Halloween is almost here, and that means buying an expensive costume, handing out piles of candy, and going to crowded parties to do one of the scariest things imaginable, talking to total strangers about what they do for a living. Or you could just stay at home, turn off the lights, turn on your gaming PC or consoles, and celebrate Halloween in your favorite video game without having to talk to anyone in person. So bring your own candy, because here are 7 ways some of the biggest video games out there are celebrating Halloween with their in-game events this year. Happening now through October 31st, step into the darkness with the Apex Legends Doppelgangers Collection event. Now, collection events in Apex bring in 24 unique themed skins, in this case, spooky Halloween themed, and a new limited time game mode. A Trick and Treat Trios is the new limited game mode that has you and your friends running through nighttime spookified maps to collect candy while killing your enemies. Now, that's sweet, because it's candy related. You can eat the candy you find to get Evo Shield points, ultimate chargers, and 25 points of shield healing over time. Now, you can also find copycat kits, a limited time survival item that lets you use an extra legend ability for the rest of the match. To unlock the collection event's cosmetics, you do need to spend real money, but you can earn free event rewards of 2 holo sprays, battle pass XP, music pack, a gun charm, weapon skin for the Nemesis, and a Halloween skin for Horizon. Get to haunting. If driving around creepy cars is more your speed, vroom, check out the Haunted Hollows event coming to Rocket League, which finally answers the question, how good would the animated stars of Tim Burton's 1993 classic film, The Nightmare Before Christmas, be at playing soccer with their cars? Okay, so maybe nobody has ever asked that question, but that's not gonna stop Jack Skellington and his merry bats of frightful friends from bringing out a whole new bunch of challenges, rewards, decals, and bundles, and I mean bundles, just for this event. There's even a brand new mode that lets you swap the ball out for a pumpkin. Now, human beings will spend eternity debating whether The Nightmare Before Christmas is a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie. But here's a little secret and a spoiler, it's both. But you won't have as much time to grab some new stuff from this event that ends on November 1st. At this point, Fortnite's annual Fortnitemare Halloween event is a known quantity, but that doesn't stop it from being full of unexpected surprises, which isn't actually too unexpected considering Fortnite is a game where Spider-Man, Goku, a Xenomorph, and J.J. Abrams have all made appearances. It's weird. It's a weird world we're living in, isn't it? Anyways, this year's event is going on now and wraps up on November 3rd, but you've still got some time to crush through the brand new quests and unlock things like spooky new gliders, spooky new backpacks, spooky new emotes, and spooky character skins. None of them are based on immensely popular multi-billion-dollar intellectual properties and or the guy who directed The Rise of Skywalker, but hey, it's Halloween and dressing like a mummy or a black cat will never go out of style. Every day is Halloween and Dead by Daylight, since murderers from various slasher flicks roam the woods and abandoned shacks searching for teenagers to kill. But that's all the more reason for the popular asymmetrical multiplayer game to go extra hard in late October. The Haunted by Daylight event will give players a chance to grab returning items like the Will-O-Wisp flashlight, the All Hallows Eve lunchbox med kit, and some blight serum. But the bigger story is the return of the Void Realm, a foggy neon-tinted pocket universe where both survivors and killers are weakened and must contain void energy to compete. Now, if you've never played Dead by Daylight before, or you're just looking for a good excuse to go back, the annual Haunted by Daylight event is the perfect place to die. I mean, try. I really meant try, but I said die. Guardians, get ready to return to Destiny this Hallows Eve or Halloween, because the yearly Festival of the Lost is once again upon us. And this year's event has some seriously cool exclusive armor sets, assuming you're not afraid of insects like I am. I hate bugs. Now, the theme for this year's festival is creepy crawlies, not to be confused with the 90s toy that was basically an easy bake oven for plastic bugs that you couldn't eat. Or could you? I don't remember the 90s. Anyways, the results are some seriously cool new armor based on spiders and beetles. Now look at these things. They're awesome. Yeah! Players will also be urged to collect candy as well as eerie engrams to unlock armor parts along with random and specific weapons, so hop back into Destiny and turn yourself into a spider-suited super soldier. Now, over in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, a hellmouth has opened up in Warzone, and for once, it doesn't belong to the 6th grader cursing in your headset during a heated Call of Duty multiplayer match. The Halloween event runs until November 6th, and you can purchase the skins of hit 90s comic book hero Spawn, Lilith from Diablo, Skeletor from He-Man, and more. There's always more! I hope it's Beastman. I don't know. Now, in multiplayer Warzone and DMZ matches, you can capture souls. Enemies you kill, NPC or other players will drop souls. And with the souls you collect, you can unlock free rewards from the Hauntings event page. And in Warzone, you can try your hand at tackling different horror-themed bosses. That's boss move right there. Now, there's even a demonic portal you can perform a ritual at to access the Butcher's boss fight in actual hell. Hell yeah, is what I say to that. In multiplayer modes, there are also haunting-specific map reskins to play classic modes on that have different themes, like El Asilo, getting a Day of the Dead makeover. Trick or treat never changes, does it? And finally, Phasmophobia is scary all year round. I mean, it's got the word phobia in the title after all. But the newly reworked Maple Lodge campsite and the lobby in-game will all have Halloween decorations up and some awesome new quests for ghost hunters trying to make it through the night in this paranormal survival game. Players who can throw together a proper recipe in their cauldron will be rewarded with a new in-game trophy along with a Halloween ID card badge. And it won't get you into any cool nightclubs or bars on actual Halloween, but it will look great in-game, and that's what matters most if you're planning on staying in this year. And those are just a few big video games celebrating Halloween with in-game events this year, but that's only the top of the candy pile. There's also big spooky Halloween events coming to The Elder Scrolls Online, Red Dead Online, Overwatch 2, Fallout 76, Among Us, Rainbow Six Siege, and so much more. There's always more. Are you celebrating Halloween in a video game this year, or maybe just swapping out your default character's costume with something a little scarier? Let us know in the comment section down below, and for all things video games on Halloween and every other day of the year, keep haunting IGN.
Aren't you a beautiful lady?